everyone, I'm finally answering questions at work again, and guess what? It looks the same. Welcome to Ask the Meadmaker, where I, Ricky the Meadmaker, answer your questions about mead making, mead drinking, mead brewing, and really any question you're willing to send to me. And this is part 3 of probably 4, maybe 5, where I just answer basic questions. And one that I get all the time is, my mead isn't very good, what should I do? And the answer is easy. Wait. This won't always solve your problem, but hopefully you'll be brewing in the meanwhile, learning from any mistakes you made, and by the time you go back and taste it and you're like, this really isn't that good, you'll have plenty of other good stuff to enjoy. Next question. My mead is sour. What do I do? That's not one you want to wait on. It won't hurt you. Mead vinegar could be really cool in some Italian dishes. Also, a side note, wild fermented and sour meads are super popular these days and we make a whole bunch of them, so you could just pretend that that's what you were going for. After our previous basics, people have been asking, what exactly is yeast nutrient? And the answer is, it's a blend of minerals and amino acids, some salts, and for the most part, it's proprietary if you get one of the fancy blends, so beyond that, I don't know. However, certain nutrients like DAP, diammonium phosphate, tell you exactly what they are. On the subject of nutrient, one of my favorite things to talk about at dinner parties when I want people to go home is, when do I add the nutrient? And the answer is, this is a shockingly contentious subject. We do it all at the beginning, and I had someone stand up and walk out of a lecture when I said that we did that. So, you know, a lot of people will do staggered nutrient additions to try to maintain the health of their yeast throughout the fermentation process. This to me implies that your fermentation, active fermentation, might be going longer than ours here at the Meadery. But yeah, just take that as another one of them that I almost answered but didn't quite because I don't want to get in any fights. Our last question this week is one that I can't answer for you even though I get it all the time. Should I start with a plain mead with only honey in it, or should I do something fancier to start? The answer is, all right, what do you want when you're done brewing? That doesn't seem like a very hard question. Do you want a plain mead when you're done brewing it, or do you want something different? Because if you want something different, brew that. It's not going to change halfway through the process. That said, if you start with a plain mead, you can always add stuff to it afterwards, but that would also be a decision that you have to make for yourself. I cannot answer for you. So that was our last question this week. Come back in 2 weeks for what is probably part 4 of maybe part 4 of maybe 4 parts, of maybe 8 parts. We'll see. Keep sending your questions in the meanwhile, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. Cheers.